Hello there, how are you today? I'm sorry this is a bit late. I've been coughing a lot today. Well, okay, more than normal, which is often bad. Notice over here before we get started though, new event 6 days. Now, I'm trying to think what it would be here for the end of January. I don't know if this will be the one that's got the pot of gold thing on it or not, but it might be. So if you're playing this game or you're thinking about playing this game, if you're waiting on a Steam sale or something like that, darn, I wish you would get it now. But because getting that one is, you'll be glad you did. A year from now, you'll be going, oh my goodness, I am so glad that she said I should get that pot of gold. And I will tell you what I will try to do is during that particular event, I know the timing will be bad for some people, but I'm thinking when I go to bed at night, I will turn the game on, leave my little character sitting there on a farm, and whatever is required for the event, I will make sure some are planted. So if you guys want to wander over and get things, you'll be able to do that. It seems like a kind thing to do. And I meant to do it last time, I'm going to be honest. And then I don't know. You go to bed and you forget, and you wake up at 4 in the morning and you think of it then, and it's like, oh yeah, but I know me. If I get up now, I'm just going to stay up playing game all night. So behave yourself and go to sleep, Ava. Now, I think the reason that the houses here aren't available because I believe we needed wheat last time out, right? I think so. Now let's check. Is there anything we need to be planting? I have nothing immediately required for questing. And why don't we look at the quests and see what's going on? We have a fruitful decision. Have you guys noticed that the names of the quests are just repeated? There's just a group of them and they just have the same things over and over. They just have different requirements over here. So we're waiting on swordfish and apple tree. I could go do the apple tree right away. Soybeans. We still haven't planted though. That's been around for a long time, hasn't it? And passion fruit vines. So I do have some. Let's do the smart thing. Hit M. Okay, so we have quest items ready here. Those are apples out there. We've got quest items here. We've got quest items there. I think before I muck around with this, although, you know what? Just as I'm going by, oh, that was loud. I think ice just fell off the roof next door. They have a heater thing going on that keeps the ice from, like the snow and that, it helps it melt along the edges so that things don't build up and fall down on your head and kill you. But I think something just fell off and it didn't kill him, no, because I didn't hear anybody scream or die or anything. Anyhow, I'll just shut up now. Yeah, let's go get the apples. We'll get the stuff that might be seasonal especially, like although the apples aren't bad because they're just back next year, no big deal, or next season, no worries. So the Airborne Kingdom is going to be done, what I figure 5 or 6 more. How many allies do we have left for that? I can't remember. But when that's over, I need a new series, guys. I need something else to play. I mean, there's always games. I should do a poll in here or something. We should have a poll. Do a recording just for a poll. Should it be, I don't know, something like Green Hell? I've never actually played the story in that game. I just wander around and die and build things and try to eat, I have no idea what the story is. I know some city guy, he and I don't, the actual main character and I, we don't always get along all that well, which I suppose is okay. You don't always have to get along with your friends, right? That's why they're friends, because you can not get along and you still like each other. That's what makes them a friend in the first place, so it's all good. Oh my goodness. Okay, so quest items are back over here, whatever that big weird kachoo is. Probably animals or something, right? That I've planted back here. That I've planted. That'll be the chicken saw. Is it my little chicken? I bet you probably, yeah. Is this it? No. Well, heck. So what the heck is planted back here in such a weird shape? Or have I looked in the wrong direction? No, I'm in the right area. Ish. Now I have to make sure they're fed again. Enough food. Is it these guys? It's the bunnies. It's probably the bunnies. And I didn't do the fungus. I didn't do the mushrooms while I was back here. We gotta get passion fruit in. I may have, I've got some of them, right? I planted some, we just haven't harvested any yet. Yes, the fungus trees. That's what I call mushrooms in real life most of the time too. Let's be honest. Are you guys out of fungus? Should I put some on the shopping list? Yeah, I am sorry this is going to be up a little bit late today. I had managed to do, I had a day where my computer worked the whole day. It was so exciting. And I actually did, I had 12 recordings done that day. And then I was able to take, a couple of days of not worrying about the YouTube and getting on with, things like catching up on laundry, which occasionally needs to be done. I have discovered that you can't actually ignore that forever. It's a thing. Yeah, I have learned that this year. Laundry will not be ignored forever. But what is full? Our fish and our flowers. Our fish. Well, we're going to get rid of some fish actually when we go and do the housing. So I'm not selling any fish off. We're going to need that for our sushi. Little sushi. I've probably told you this story before. I just never remember. When you do this stuff all the time, you start reaching a point where you have no idea what you've told people. It's like, I got nothing. I may have said this. I may have said that. I have no idea what I've said. You just don't remember. You're just talking all freaking time. Excuse me. Nope, this one. They're wrong. Did you notice? No, you haven't noticed because I haven't planted anything. I remembered to turn them on. Actually, that's not true. I didn't remember to turn them on. I started the recording and went, you know what? That's enough is enough. And I went back and turned the recording on. So, or turned the mod on and then started the recording over again. I wish I could remember what the new event coming up is. And they don't really have a particular list anywhere or anything like that, so I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, I was saying Sushi. My online name, A Kiss for Luck. I had a little dog. I had 3 of them actually, little rescue dogs, and just mixed breed, something or another. And my mother is a lady that has bred dogs and trained dogs and showed dogs, and I've always had lots and lots and lots of dogs in my life. And she had said, I think your little dogs look like they might be something called a Tibetan Spaniel, or at least part Tibetan Spaniel. And it was like, oh yeah, I don't know what that is, but I looked and I went, oh, they're so cute. So I had to make an appointment with a lady in the United States to go see some. So I made the trip. And I get down there, and she's got, I think she had 78 of them on the property at the time. And I'm looking at all these different dogs, and some of them weren't for sale. Some of them were, she showed them. So they were all either retired. They were all retired show dogs. So... And she's looking for homes for the ones that she wasn't going to, be keeping for breeding herself. Anyway, I ended up buying 3 of them. And one of them was A Kiss for Luck. Dragon Song's champion, A Kiss for Luck. My little baby. And they're kind of a standoffish breed. If you don't know them, if they don't know you, they are... You know, they're not the kind of dog that's just going to go running up to everybody and fawning all over you, and they just don't do that. It's like, I want to get to, they'll look at you. They're not unfriendly, but they'll just look at you. Yes, you can pet them, but, you know, until you prove that you're worth their while, they just, it's like, yeah, whatever. You know, they're not impressed with people on sight. Let's put it that way. So I've got these 3, you know, adult dogs who are going into a new situation, and that's always stressful for them. And having to travel. I mean, we had a, you know, we had quite a long trip. So to take, you know, to another country and all the stuff and the paperwork and, you know, veterinarian certifications, all this stuff, right? There was a lot going on. So it was a pretty stressful time. And they were pretty staying together. They, you know, the jury was still out on me, kind of thing. And I had people over one time, and they were looking at the dogs, and somebody was trying to call them, and, you know, they were just looking at them like, if you want to pet me, you can come to me, right? Okay. They were totally unimpressed with all these, you know, here, you can have a treat. It's like, yeah, I don't care. So anyway, one guy, the dog was called Suki. The owner's, like, her everyday at home name was Suki. And the owners, you know, that's what they'd always called her. So we were calling her Suki. And one guy made a mistake, a legitimate mistake, and called her Sushi instead. And I swear the dog laughed. I don't know how else to say it. The dog laughed. She looked at him. She's wagging her tail. She gets this funny little look on her face. And she trots over to him. So everybody, and he's just roaring. This is one of these guys with the big belly laughs, you know, and he throws his head back, and he's just splitting the gut laughing because the dog comes to the name Sushi. And every time he'd say it, she'd kind of wag her tail and she looked quite amused by it. And anyway, the short version is it ended up just sticking, and we ended up calling her Sushi. And she always came to that. She always quite liked it. She preferred it. If you'd call her Suki, she'd kind of look at you, and you'd call her Sushi, and she'd wag her tail and come trotting over. And it's like, okay, you've made your decision clear. We'll go with Sushi. So for me, every time I hear the word sushi, it's just a kiss for luck. It's my dog. And that is not the reason I always cook sushi in this game. Or mostly it's not. Ah, goodness. So early this morning, I'm looking at photos of... I love travel, in case you have maybe somehow missed that. I really love travel, and I've lived a lot of places. We moved a lot when I was a child. My father had been an American in the Air Force, actually. At the time, he met my mom here in Canada, and he'd been, you know, stationed a lot of different places and things like that. And anyway, we just ended up moving a lot. So I've lived all over Canada and all over the United States. And no, he wasn't still in the Air Force at this point, you know, but that you know, being moved and base to base kind of thing was sort of in his blood, I think. And I was always in 2 or 3 different schools every year of my life. And it was just something I kept doing as I got older on my own. I just found it really hard to not keep doing that. It's very hard for me to settle. And is this ready? Yeah, it's ready. I got a lot of flowers to pick here. And this year, of course, I've been, you know, in this house, literally, with the odd walk back when the weather was good. But that's not even an option for me anymore with my lungs in a Canadian winter. That's not a thing. And that's why I tend to go to Scotland in the winter. But not this last year, so I spend a lot of times late at night or first thing in the morning having coffee, looking at photos of I used to have a life. Oh, God. So I tweeted this morning 4 pictures of early morning walks I've taken. One in England, one in Scotland, one in the United States, and one in Canada. It's good. It was fun. These are ready. Harvest season for the passion fruit, passion vines. Good, good, good. The Dutch rabbits are done. We just have to get these vines up. So one more season. I wonder when if they are once a year? Oh, twice a year, spring and fall. So we should be able to finish those off relatively soon. And it's fall. Do I have anything I need to plant? No. When are the soybeans? Not till winter. So coming up, coming up. So this game is a lot of this sort of thing. Just letting your head wander, digging up memories you enjoy, listening to a course on great courses, watching movies. Have you guys heard of Great Courses? Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. I have been buying courses from them for probably 12 years now. I think they're absolutely brilliant. They're really nice. They're college courses that are given by, the lectures and stuff that are given by professors. And they go for the ones who have won awards or who their students particularly like or something like that. I mean, they are trying to, find people who are interesting as well as imparting information. And, there's no tests and you don't have to pass an exam, but you get to take the course. And it's brilliant. They're so much fun. Well, okay, maybe not always fun. That's not the right word. But it's interesting, right? And the range of topics just boggles the brain. And there's usually enough overlap that if there's something in particular that you like, you can take, you can go through several courses that come at it from slightly different angles or something to really get an overall, sink your teeth in kind of thing. They're pretty good. So I do listen to those when I'm doing this game sometimes. And a few years ago, they started something called Great Courses Plus. And it's a monthly subscription that allows you access to just about every course they offer, which is a seriously good deal. Oh my goodness, it's brilliant. I'm just telling you, if you ever go and look at them, do not buy the things unless they're on sale. Just don't. Just don't even buy the stuff unless it's on sale, because the courses are expensive. There's no way around that. They're quite pricey. Do I have anything? Nope. But the animals could still be done, but nah, we'll let them go. I did turn the mod on. Is it not working? It's not working. I actually remember to turn the mod on for a change, and it's not working today. oh God, such is my life. Oh, that's brilliant. I'm being trolled by the game. It's just like, come on, really? It's just for real, right? Okay, very good. Very, very good. I'm so impressed. Oh, God. Oh, well. It is what it is. Why not? Yes. It is on. I am playing. It's all looking like it's registered. Turn it off. Turn it back on again. I don't know, guys. It's not doing it, is it? Oh, that's too funny. At any rate, I need to just shut up. We got the chores done. We got the chores done today. Had a wee chat. That's always nice. What are things to level? The last things I'm going to plant are something that needs turnips. We got to get the turnips up to level 8. I'm not going to do that because when the mod's working, I can just pop those out like bang, bang, one after the other. Cauliflower needs to be. Then let us plant some cauliflowers. There we go. And shut up, Ava. Anyway, I hope this year you're finding your own special ways to make life feel, well, it's not going to feel normal. I'm not sure if we're ever going back to normal. I have my doubts about that. I think we're over-hoping. I think we just have a new normal. And I think we might have to come to terms with that someday. as much as that would want to make me grumble. But I don't know about you. I'm looking forward to the vaccination. I'm almost scared to death of the vaccination because every time I get a flu shot, I tend to get really ill. So I do find that just a wee bit worrisome. I have to admit, flu shots tend to make me pretty sick, like really sick, like 2 months sick. So I'm a little concerned about this one. But what the heck? It's better than, never leaving the house again. If those are my only choices, bring it on. And we're done. There we go. So I will see you again tomorrow, hopefully on time. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being epic. I love the comment. I love that some of you are continuing to comment and I'm starting to get to know you. I've been asked if I have a Discord channel. Yes, I do. If you become a Patreon, you get an automatic, you get to just connect your Patreon account to it and join automatically. If you are a subscriber in Twitch, you can connect your own account and join it automatically as well. Otherwise, I tend to just invite people I've gotten to know and have, that's the sort of thing. So that's a lot harder. I'll be honest. I don't have a lot of people in my Discord that I have. Well, I mean, I do have some I've gotten through YouTube, but not as many as something like Twitch, where we're actually talking live, where you're posting something and I'm answering and we're actually having conversations. That does speed up the process, absolutely. But yes, I do have a Discord, and it is possible to get an invite, and mostly that just means becoming someone whose name I'm happy to see, and then if you're interested, letting me know. But I need to know you first. I need to feel like you're somebody I actually know to some extent. It's a small community. We've only got about maybe a little over 200 people in it. So we do have rules that good manners are pretty high on my list. Yeah, actually they're not pretty high. They're really freaking high. So I have high expectations of the people that I allow into my life. I always believe you're known by the company you keep. So I insist on only the very best company. Because then my life is better. So anyway, keep commenting. If you have an interest and you're somebody that I'm actually talking to, let me know. And I will see you again tomorrow, guys. I'm just wandering here. You guys take care. Thank you for being epic and awesome. I do appreciate it so much. And until I see you tomorrow, let's try to live our lives as happy as we can and build them beautiful. Bye-bye.